Are we pre-programmed to love? Or is it something we do out of our free will? Attachment theory was first given by British psychologist John Bowlby, who studied the relation between distress and the parent-child bonding. The idea is that the emotional experiences in the early years of any child impact the psychological development and tend to carry their effect throughout that person's entire life. In simple words, the emotional well-being of a person is influenced by his childhood experiences with his parents. In this video, I'll share 9 best books that will help you learn more about attachment theory in relationships. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Number 1. Attached. The core idea of this book is that our current attachment style is shaped by our childhood attachment style. By finding our partner's attachment style, we can figure out ways to be in harmony with each other and be happy. The book divides every individual into 3 types: anxious, avoidant, and secure. Anxious people are concerned about their partners. Avoidant people prefer independence and see dependency as weakness. Therefore, they don't open up easily to anyone. Secure people are neutral and embrace intimacy. These are the guys that most people prefer to be around. The author argues that dependency is not a bad thing, as it comes to us by birth and makes us stronger, and therefore it should be appreciated. This is opposite to what a lot of self-help books say. The ideas in this book are backed by research, and quizzes are given to determine any person's attachment style. Although it's more focused on romantic couple relationships, you can also apply the same principles in other relationships as well. Number 2. Adult children of emotionally immature parents. The sad truth is that many children are dependent on self-obsessed, immature parents. They don't know how to build a healthy emotional connection with their children. As a result, many children experience emotional disorders. For example, if a kid didn't receive strong appreciation during his childhood, he might turn into an adult who seeks approval from the society by competing with his friends. This book teaches you how to distance yourself and find your true self by rejecting all those bad emotional impressions on your mind. Someone whose parents didn't give proper care and attention might find this book very helpful. Ultimately, we all want to express ourselves, but when we hold old beliefs tightly, they don't allow us to live with freedom. This book is all about gaining your lost self-esteem back by understanding your true self. It'll help you understand your parents' emotional behaviors and deal with anxiety or depression. It also gives you practical methods to deal with immature people. Some readers may find the author authoritative and biased, though. This book pushes the idea that if you're feeling depressed due to your parents' lack of attention, then it's okay to feel bad. That means anybody can blame their bad emotional health on their parents. Number 3. Attachment theory in practice. This book focuses too much on emotion and helps therapists learn more about anxiety and depression. The idea is that we are all emotional beings, and therefore, most mental issues can be best solved if we uncover the deeper layers of our emotions and try to understand them. The therapy discussed by the author is mostly used for couples, but anyway, couples are 2 individuals, right? So what applies to couples also applies to individuals and families. What makes this book different from other self-help books is that it sees everything through the lens of attachment theory. If you are a professional therapist and want to help your clients effectively deal with their anxiety or other mental issues, this book must be on your shelf. The author is very practical, and the content comes from her experiences dealing with clients and providing therapy. The concepts apply to all couples, individuals, and families. The only shortcoming of this book is that some people might face difficulty in comprehension. Number 4. The Power of Attachment. This book sheds light on the basics of attachment theory that says we are created to love and form strong relationships with each other. If you've just begun learning about the attachment theory, this book is for you. It'll help you clear any hurdles in your relationships and understand your partner. The author's language is gentle, calming, and full of compassion, unlike other books on this topic. Tips and exercises are provided in between the chapters to help you find your attachment style and tune yourself to become happier and secure by healing your attachment wounds. This book is written with compassion and also derives many ideas from spirituality, but the experts who are looking for advanced concepts might not enjoy the basic theories. Also, some readers might not like the use of spirituality as it is often subjective and complicated. Number 5. Becoming attached. A toddler's relationship with his parents plays an important role in determining our attachment styles. Researchers have studied monkeys and done experiments to figure out how animals behave when they are separated from their parents. This book focuses more on mother-child attachment, as it is a special connection between any two human beings. We are all emotionally attached to our mothers by birth, aren't we? And similar to other books on attachment, this book also discusses attachments like ambivalent attachment, avoidant attachment, and secure attachment. In short, parents' behavior impact the development of their children. If you're a parent who wants to fix your negative behaviors so that your children's growth is in the right direction, give this book a read. By the way, if you don't have time to read books, I highly recommend you to visit WizBuskOut.com and sign up for our weekly newsletter to stay updated and get access to 100+ detailed book summaries on business, finance, marketing, psychology, and personal growth. This is one of the fastest and easiest ways to skyrocket your knowledge. Number 6. Trauma and Attachment. This book deals with emotional traumas and discusses how they impact our thoughts and behaviors. The approach is to understand cognitive behavioral theory and help therapists solve the problems of their clients. The ideal readers for this book are professional therapists who are looking for tools and strategies to help their clients. Don't expect self-help stuff from this book, you will be disappointed. You are expected to have some knowledge about attachment before you start reading this book. Fortunately, explanations are provided to make the reader's life easy. Plenty of worksheets are provided in the book to heal traumatic clients, thus making it practical. But if you're fond of reading self-help, this book might not be for you, as it's a workbook for professional therapists. Number 7. Attachment Theory. This book not only covers the fundamental theory of attachment, but also helps you understand and heal attachment disorders. First, it starts explaining the attachment theory in detail. Then it talks about the criticism about the attachment theory. The second half of this book is all about understanding adult relationships in the context of attachment theory. And finally, the author discusses the fear of abandonment and obsessive love in adult relationships. Although the book focuses more on attachment disorders and healing them, it's applicable to all kinds of relationships. Number 8. Wired for Love. It's not uncommon for couples to have disagreements. Initially, all couples are in love, but as the relationship gets older, the charm of love decreases. Fortunately, this can be fixed by understanding our partners. The book says that there are 3 attachment styles: anchor, island, and wave. Every attachment style has its pros and cons. That's why it requires empathy to understand our partners. This book is suitable for romantic couples who regularly face conflicts in their day-to-day lives. The author is an optimist and believes that conflicts can resolve by understanding human brain and attachment style, although we see in real world that when 2 parties aren't ready to listen, no conclusion is reached. If you are someone looking to build a long-term successful relationship, you might enjoy reading this. But it's not suitable for toxic relationships that must not exist. People who've had enough with their partner might not enjoy this book. Number 9. Anxiously Attached. We all have a definition of love that we carry through our entire lives. These definitions are formed inside our subconscious minds. The problem happens when the reality doesn't confirm those beliefs. Anxiously attached people often have old emotional wounds that usually form at a young age. These wounds make them feel a sense of fear. Guess what that fear is? It's the fear of abandonment. Anxiously attached people worry that someday their partner will abandon them and they'll be left alone. This book teaches you how to become more secure in your relationship and understand the true meaning of love. Lots of case studies are given that help the readers understand themselves and improve their self-esteem. This book also links attachment theory to spiritual wisdom. So some readers who know nothing about spirituality might find it hard to understand. I really hope these books would help you build strong relationships and live a good life filled with love and warmth. By understanding the principles of human nature and emotions, you can understand yourself and your partner better. How many of these books have you read? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you never miss any knowledgeable video like this one in the future. Thanks for watching.